Dark skies have been very common around southern Colorado this afternoon. This is the current view from Gobbler's Knob, Highway 287 and 385. Temperature down to 71 degrees. It was warmer than this a few minutes ago, and the winds began to kick in out of the south-southeast at 27 miles per hour. Expect those wind turbines off in the distance to get a real workout over the next 6 to 12 hours. Live HD Doppler radar starting it off in the north and northeastern portion of the area. As you head out of El Paso County towards Lyman and over towards Burlington along Interstate 70, this is going to be a really rough go. Heavy showers and then heavier thunderstorms as you head further off to the east towards the Kansas line. Further off to the south from there towards Carville, Cheyenne Wells, and Eads over towards Sheridan Lake and Lamar. We're seeing some heavy showers and thunderstorms in your neighborhood. We've had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings associated with this activity now that has pushed its way through Kim and is now sitting over the southeastern corner of the state. And zooming it out to the full range, this is the main game in town. You can see that we have two distinctive lines now of strong thunderstorms. This is the leading edge, so not surprisingly, it's the stronger of the two. Then we have a secondary line developing further off to its west. Take off the radar to give you an idea of what we're talking about in terms of the watches and warnings. Notice the tornado watch has been shaved back. It's been pushed off to the east, and the western counties in the tornado watch were just canceled a few minutes ago. Still have a severe thunderstorm warning, though, as you head along Interstate 70 between Lyman and Burlington. Skyscan satellite and radar. All those showers and storms continue to push their way off to the east, and good rains are going to be seen over the plains, which is not a bad thing because you could use some rain. As we start things off with the projected satellite radar with the Skycast, you notice that it does a pretty good job of starting things off with that line of thunderstorms over the eastern part of the state. Doesn't get the second line, but at least it gets the first one. And as we go through our Monday morning, we continue to see those showers off to our northeast along I-70, only to have them fade away altogether as we head off to our work plans by later on Monday morning, except in the far eastern portion of the state. And then as we go through our Monday night and into our Tuesday morning, it's all gone altogether. Skycast precipitation, this wouldn't be bad to see either. Heavy amounts of rain over towards the Kansas line, an area that's in significant drought. Meanwhile, we're watching out for any additional showers over the burn scars. We had one heavy shower push its way over Black Forest. Haven't heard any reports of flooding from that. Meanwhile, Waldo Canyon was pretty much dry as we went through the day despite all those showers and storms that formed in Teller County. A Street and Abbott Lane still sitting in the lower 50s. Winds out of the west at 7 miles per hour. That's pretty common around the region, lower 50s, especially in places that have already seen the rain. 57 at the Springs, 59 at Pueblo, 57 at Walsenburg, 53 at Trinidad. Temperatures in the mountains are somewhat warmer. You haven't seen as much rain in Salida, US 65. Warm spot is Lamar, which hasn't quite gotten the rain yet, sitting at 69. On our way down into the mid to upper 40s and lower 50s by the end of the night. 44 in the Springs, 47 at Pueblo. 20s and 30s in the mountains with a nice cool push of air, dropping Leadville all the way to 25. Meanwhile, plains locations are going to be sitting near 50. Spring 7-day forecast, high temperatures are going to rise back up to the lower to middle 80s. That happens all the way into our Tuesday and throughout the rest of the extended forecast. There will be a chance for showers and storms, Katie and Jonathan, as we go through our Thursday with the approach of another front, this time from the northeast. We call it back to a cool front in the weather business. As we go through our Pueblo 7-day forecast, we see those high temperatures go from the lower 70s into the mid to upper 80s, pushing 90 degrees. That happens on Wednesday and again on Saturday. Temperatures are going to be at or above the normals. That's a change from what we've seen over the previous couple of days, especially today and yesterday too. Canyon City 7-day forecast, your high temperature is 70 tomorrow. That gives way to mid to upper 80s throughout the rest of the extended forecast, and your chance for showers and storms is there as well. Teller County, your 7-day forecast includes 2 chances for rain, one on Thursday and then again one on Sunday. High temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s and lower 70s at your mid to upper 50s tomorrow. So one brief cool down or another day of cool weather, then it goes back to where it should be, plus a few degrees by the end of the 7-day forecast.
I'm just ready for some sun.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, and the Rockies couldn't escape